Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Hey, shortcuts. Yo, man's live. If anyone can hear me, let me know. Whoever wants to come on the panel, just type your email in the chat. I'll add you. And don't worry, the email will be kept private by YouTube. It doesn't show it unless I choose to show it. So I won't show it. Let's see. Is there any way? Okay. All right, that's good. Where's my email window then? I closed it. All right. There you go. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم صل على محمد. Okay, where's my there we go. Perfect. If I click this, all right. That's that. It didn't get luck off. Yes, it did. It got licked off. But it's back now. Let me see if I can add people previously added. Strange behavior from YouTube. Okay. People. That's already there. Let's see. Yes. All right, so MI5 Dunya says clear this Queen thing up so people can get the message. No, nothing to clear up. I already cleared it up on the Muslim Matters show when MStax, the agent for Abu Talha, came on. Nothing to clear up, bruv. Man's clear on his deen. If you don't know your deen, go and seek it. Go and seek knowledge. Yeah. Let me see, what am I missing here? Trying to find some audio.
is nobody intelligence about how he's doing. You're gonna try to do everything.
I can't find the sound. Where is it? Anyway. 12.
What you are experienced? Iran. You've been living with more than 20, 25 years, I don't know how many days, but Iran. Before you come to me and tell me I'm married. And I wanted to go to Abu Farh al-Shadi. You see the video. This donkey sheep in a family, video call. The sheikh lost his principle. And you see the first comment. He said, you people like people you don't know. This is the real way to deal with Khawarij. They are sneaky, they are this. How on earth you decide I'm all this? I had hundreds of things I didn't say. I didn't tell you, I didn't tell anyone. وأما اليتيمة فلا تقهر. But I'm going for Shamsi, Mr. Abdi, the filthy, Anwar, the donkey, because these people representing themselves as the true Islam. هذا إن شاء الله next time I will show you the hadith of Ruwaybida. You don't know what's Ruwaybida means in English. Something. Can you teach people how to make wudu with 1 cup of water and don't decide to already woke up and took his stuff and run the other side? Fire dog with the Muslim. It's not right already. Not right. There's difference between you talk about a man or someone not here or there, and someone hijacking Islam. I will never have a happen. I will never make a penny. I'm not going to say it's not how much Islam costs. I believe all my money is not my money. And the evidence is
I believe all my money is not my money. Who is this guy? He's their sheikh. Can you believe it?
I am Khalif on my money.
I am Khalif on my money.
I'm in charge on my money.
Strange. Trying to find a video.
You get that from the Quran or the Sunnah. If somebody swears at somebody, to swear at him, and especially when he's older than you. I want to see what Islam is that. So fast, if you want, you can just because we don't make any more time for the Khalif or Shalom. Because you have to understand something that they come here and speak with us, and after us, they go from their corner and they make more than 1 hour calling us Zahir, Khawarij, Takfiri, terrorist, and everything. So we don't let them any more space on our economy. Whatever you feel is right, my brother, 100%. Because you have to understand, they will attack us in the back. If they come and just stay here when we have this, when we have arguments, it's not a big deal. But if we go back in your way to start people, actually it's not good. So that's why I just done people, and if they are not happy, they can actually make their own mistake. is the moment it happened. So I'm just curious as to why. Will I can I come in? Wani, we believe in democracy. To the point that I've come alive. I think very key just in my point with regards to the setting.
Interesting. DVLA Insurance says, reactionary, Uncle Omar had £2,000 cash inside his pocket when he got caught hitting the police officer with his stick when the EDL came down. Maybe he's an agent too. It's on COE. Yes, that's right. Very suspicious, isn't it? A man who doesn't work, has no family in the UK, and he had £2,000 cash in his pocket whilst at the park. Did he get paid to hit the police officer? Is that what you're saying? Cash, exactly, £2,000 cash. Maybe he was going to donate it to Uncle Jamal. I don't know why the audio is so low. Volume here is very low.
You're accusing me of certain things, and you'll be accountable for that. So, yeah, I'm not making accusations if you're not.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious as to why.
Council of Nice Ears. Now let's see. Have I got any? Where is that audio? Downloads. Looks like I've lost a file. I have to find it later. All right, back to the chat. Hawiya says, Salam, brother reactionary. Salam to you, Hawiya. How you doing? Council of Nice Ears is measured. Yeah, okay. Sound system. Yeah, just running in. Okay. Abu Jimmy, if you come back, you are done. Let's see. Trying to find the file. Run later. File. Tools. Settings. Output. Image. Okay.
Gordon, the movement and the top and the bottom and the most important. You don't have shine. Have you seen him before? What? Doesn't necessarily create a message, and that's like whole life. They use it. لعنة الله عليك يا ديوث يا ابن الديوث يا ديوث يا ابن الديوث يا ديوث يا لاحق الأخبار يا لاحق الأخبار يا وشي fuck you Saudi king fuck هنليك يا Saudi king لعنة الله عليك لعنة الله عليك يا عميد dirty agent منهم إن شاء الله after the use you they put in the toilet How does they usually put in the toilet, you bastards? يا ديوت يا ابن الديوت يا راح الأطفال يا راح الأطفال يا قوادة يا قواد يا ديوت يا ابن الديوت على أمك وعلى أخوك وعلى خالتك يا ابن الزنا تخت عليك وعلى اللي جابك يا واطي يا ابن الواطي يا قاعد يا ديوت يا ديوت يا ابن الديوت look the bastard I don't want to listen to him. مدخلي لعنة الله عليك يا مدخلي يا ابن المدخلية. سبحان الله. Just looking That's why you making this? Why don't you get away? Because I cannot do this. Is he listening now? Maybe I think he's still on the subject. والله ديوت والله إن شاء الله.
So we continue and deal with the link.
What do you think of character? You kick him every night and keep coming. What kind of human this one? I don't know, but one thing, if you want, but you have to just choose where we are, somewhere, or we are somewhere, but you cannot be the boss. I tell you, because he's a pimp, son of a pimp.
So you hear that? What did the guy say? The guy said, reactionary. He is a pimp, son of a pimp. Yeah? And you idiots out there supporting this Abu Talha lunatic when he called me a pimp. Yeah? Check this out.
I tell you, because he's a pimp, son of a pimp.
Yeah? What kind of sheikh talks like that? The guy is a sheikh apparently. Yeah? And he'd been talking like that publicly in front of Abu Talha the lunatic for months. Not once did Abu Talha the lunatic ever say, oh, you can't talk about a Muslim like that. How can a person talk about a Muslim's honor in such a way? Leave people's mothers out of it. What a joke.
I fought the kuffar, brother.
I fought the kuffar. Who did he fight? In his damn, what do you call it? Imagination.
27 big battles.
27 big battles.
I never killed Muslim.
I never killed Muslim.
So I'm Khawarij or he's Khawarij?
That's because he's never killed anybody. The battles he fought was on the chessboard. He fought battles of chess. Yeah, he fired an RPG at a tank. A toy RPG at a toy tank. Probably, he would have probably missed it if it was a real one. Hawiyah, just jump on the panel. I don't know what you're doing on the side chat. These people don't know jack about Islam, is it? Right. See if I've got any other videos here.
Okay. In France.
He get that from the Quran or the Sunnah.
You know he shouldn't be doing it.
Right?
It was like, yeah.
No, I think it's whatever we are having.
It's exactly what he done with Saudi rulers.
Saudi rulers. That's all they ever talk about. So obsessed with Saudi rulers. Analyze Dunya says, reactionary, be careful though. They will say you should never mock a man who's done jihad. What jihad has that guy ever done? The jihad of something called Bachabazi in Afghanistan, where they go and get kids on a Friday afternoon, young boys. Filthy, disgusting trash that comes out of that man's mouth. It's crazy. Yo, who's that? Did someone join the panel? Am I even on the chat? I can't hear myself. Let me hang up and call back. Hold on a sec. Maybe in the wrong chat right now. Okay, we got this hacker again. Okay.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, Brother Reactionary. How are you?
Alaikum salam. How you doing? How are you?
Good. I missed the first quarter or first. I just missed your first part of this show, so I hope you. I just only can assume that you were doing some critical digging, and yeah, I'm a new subscriber, and I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, good.
What
Thanks.
did you though?
Good. Thanks. Welcome to the panel
I
for the
came,
first time.
thank you, brother. I came to learn what's cooking in here.
Yeah, good. So not much, but it would be interesting to have a chat. A lot of the time, people come on the channel for the first time, and we end up having a sort of discussion into
God, I love you so. Yeah.
into the person's background and learning more about them. It's kind of like, actually, what I'll be doing soon, I'm going to start have you ever seen a show called BBC Hard Talk?
No, but I think you have a similar style.
Yeah, I'm going to be starting interviewing people.
What do you think?
Like a hard talk style of
Inshallah.
interview.
Good for you.
I'm going to do it. No, I won't do it with you now because obviously you're not prepared for it. But unless
I'm
you want
not,
to.
but
yeah.
I love your. Oh, my brother. I'm just saying. Can we give kudos and props to Brother Reactionary for taking this courageous opportunity, doing his thing, and bless up. Inshallah khair. I hope you do well.
Good. Thank you, and likewise. So there's a lot of questions from people in the chats generally about you, such as. All right, let's start off. Where are you anyway? Are you in the West somewhere?
By the way, Brother Reactionary.
Yes.
This is why I differentiate you from the typical. Nah, it's not a typical. What is this? I'm trying to You are very knowledgeable, mashallah, mashallah alim, on your stylistic understanding of everything in terms of tafsir. You got this. So we can turn it about me, but I think what was the topic on your channel tonight, brother? Because I want people to I want you to highlight everything that you are trying to make sure you're promoting yourself tonight. Because you don't get a lot of credit. You know, you're a one-man name, literally reactionary.
Yeah. Okay. So my head is apparently increasing in size. Sorry.
One last thing, brother. You're
very.
Yeah. We don't know reactionary like we know reactionary. Honestly, are you a Salafi? Tell us about yourself.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you first. Yeah? So the questions were going to come your way, but
I respect my wali. I respect my host. Tell me about yourself, brother.
In a sec.
Sincerely.
In a sec. We have to do an exchange then. Let's what's the word? Give and take. Okay. So I'm based in London.
I don't like to put.
Where are you?
Tell me. Oh, you're in London. Where about London? South, north, east? I'm thinking South Hall.
No, Southwest.
Southwest.
Southwest is best.
Right. And what's your background again? In Persian, Pakistani, South Asian?
Somali, Bengali.
What?
There's a few there's
Really?
plenty of different options. Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
say wallahi.
I didn't. I'm just saying. I'm just
I'm saying,
listing
no,
off some other places.
No, what's your ethnic background, brother?
I don't generally tend not to disclose that.
Well, then how do you want me to? I thought Sharon was scaring.
It is.
Yeah, because I know you know about me, but I want to know about you.
I don't know about you. That's the thing. That's what I was going to ask you.
Let's get to know Brother Reactionary. This is your show, your channel, and curious minds want to know.
Yeah, the viewers know about me. That's the good thing about me.
I don't actually. I wouldn't have asked that if I wasn't genuinely concerned or interested. So
there are general things that I tend not to disclose. Yeah,
yeah. We'll get to your ethnicity. You single?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay. Aja. Let me talk. Okay.
So, it depends who's asking, of course.
I love your flair, brother.
Yeah.
Would you get offended if someone said to you like you're a selfie?
A selfie?
How do you
like a selfie stick?
No, what's your second, like, do you have any labels, or how do you identify your Islamic understanding of everything?
I'm Muslim.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. And Allah knows best.
I love your facilitation style.
All right, thank you very much. You're all right. So one thing I'll say to you is you're being very polite. You're being very respectful.
Likewise.
How is your experience being online?
Okay, but you didn't answer what your ethnic background is.
Oh, that's something I don't answer.
Okay.
Yeah,
then that doesn't make.
You know why?
Okay, how about this? Okay, forget about that. Oh yes, talk about why. Talk about why you don't want to disclose that, brother.
Well, that's one of the things. I mean, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't disclose what my religion is either. But that's something that was unavoidable. But ethnicity, if I can avoid it, I mean, there's certain people who do know me online, and they know. But the reason is,
I think you grew up in Abu Dhabi, and
possibly.
I mean,
I
think that's what I remember from your comments.
I grew up in Abu Dhabi. You said.
Yes.
Well, who knows? Who knows? The point is, when you say you are a particular ethnicity, then your opinion gets boxed in and disregarded, because your opinion belongs to. You would say that because you're from this background. You see what I mean?
Yes,
so
I
try
do.
to avoid that.
Then say nothing. What's your platform about, brother?
My what?
Brother. And peace and love to the live chat. I'm not reading this. I'm not going to read no comments. You know what? Whatever. Blessed up. Everybody hit the live chat. Hit the live chat button. Hit the like button and subscribe. Anyway, Reactionary. Yeah. What's your platform about, brother? My
what?
Your platform. What is this channel about? Because I've been very fortunate to just recently. I'm a newbie subscriber. But I like your critical thinking skills.
Have you seen any of the videos on my channel?
The last one, I would say. The last one I think was like maybe 2 weeks posted.
Okay.
And this one, I just skimmed through, so I was like, okay, I see you were talking first about Trump, and I think there was this, like, I can't wait to just listen back, but there was this part about the Greenfield Tower, and then this Notre Dame church being burned, and just maybe looking about where some power plays may be.
Okay.
Yeah. What were you going with the BBC?
There are, all right. This channel is a mix. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, this channel is a mix of reaction videos and opinions and hangouts. And the hangouts tend to last for several hours, and they are interspersed with pockets of interesting discussion. So, but to find them, you kind of have to scroll through or fast forward to get the good bits. I haven't edited them out and uploaded them separately, but I will do. There's been some really good chats.
Okay.
Now, I try to give a sort of somewhat balanced opinion, but also provocative sometimes. So I may sometimes come up with conspiracy ideas, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean I believe them. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
you do.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
Peace and love, Brother JK. So
So
with
you haven't
this
answered anything
show-
yet. Where
So
are
what's
you
with the-
based?
Oh, I'm in Canada.
Okay. Is that where you're born and raised, or are you from somewhere else?
No, for the large majority of my lifespan, I've been here in Canada. So, like, I'm going what 30 plus years. Okay, but I was raised in Somalia. I was born in Somalia. But with this particular platform, today's discussion was about. Let me just look at the heading. But what was how did it go today? Like,
It's just a random chat. So sometimes I just
and literally
if I'm up
random.
late.
That's how you tackle it. So that's how
exactly,
you
yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm
Hmm.
up, there's nothing to do. I might just go online and see who wants to hang out and talk about anything.
By the reaction, what's your sign, by the way?
My sign. I don't follow signs.
I know you don't follow signs, but okay, give me your birthday then.
No.
Sorry?
Sorry.
What?
No, I won't. I won't.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to
being
give us a year.
disrespectful, but I'm not into
you don't
that
have to give
stuff.
us a
No.
year. No,
No,
I
no,
know.
no.
I know. Some people can deem it as shirk and all that stuff. What? Just give me the month of and month and day if you can.
Nope. Because I would have to remember my birthday, and I don't. I'd have to go and look
And
at my
I will
passport. or
respect.
something.
I respect you. I respect your privacy. Okay, brother. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, brother reactionary?
Yeah.
Tell us about at least where you stand in terms of how you classify yourself or identify yourself in with the Islamic faith. So, do you ascribe to certain labels or certain sect?
I told you that already. So
Yeah, you did.
Now, I'd like to know
Yeah,
from
you
you. Are you Muslim? Because there's a lot of people
Yeah, you
who
did. But
are challenging the
it
fact that you're
wasn't
Muslim.
direct. It wasn't direct. It wasn't
One
direct.
sec. Look, we have to give and take in this discussion, right? So,
Yeah, but you also have to show that.
are you Muslim?
But brother, you actually asked us, or me in particular. Okay, when you ask me such question, please be like, please be honest about also receiving that same type of question back to you. If you're not
Of course,
gonna do
I'm
as
happy
much,
to.
it makes me closed. It makes me
you
closed.
just
And I
remember
don't want that,
you asked me
but I
about this.
do get
You
you.
asked me
I
about
do
this
get you.
this
I
platform, and I
respect you.
told you, so about this
It's
platform.
very random. So
part of this
faith-
this platform's personality is that it's a little bit triggering the way I ask questions, right? So don't take it
That's okay.
disrespectfully. We can have
No,
an
I
offline
don't.
chat, and I'll be most respectful to you, and it'll be the best conversation, and you probably learn a lot more about me. All right?
Okay.
But online, on the live,
Can I guess?
you're going to see I'm going to be a little bit direct. Sorry.
I you know what, that's why, like, I don't even know how to classify you. You're very like in the middle ground medium, I would say.
Yeah.
So
question
do you
is,
ascribe
are
to
you
labels?
Muslim? Are you Muslim?
I actually addressed that in the previous, but I don't know if you were listening, but I will answer
didn't
that
hear.
before I answer, will you also be answering my questions?
Yeah.
So
as long as it's within the
Little give and
parameters
take.
of my online personality, yes.
Oh,
Now,
you're
are you
gonna play
Muslim?
that persona.
Yeah. Offline, we'll happily have a chat. It's no problem.
Right. So then thank you for revealing your
So
what's your
you haven't answered. You haven't answered how we are. Come on. That's what the public are dying to know.
It's not fun now. It's not
I
fun now.
have my perception, right?
I
would like you to tell us.
I think, you know what, this is not the first time we were speaking on a live chat. Do you recall the first time I encountered you?
The first time I remember was maybe Tequila Watch.
Maybe.
See You Live.
Oh, yes,
I thought it was
think
Tequila
so.
Watch.
Maybe it was, yes.
You were with Issa the Shia.
Yes, and but also that's when I remember. Oh, Brother Reactionary, I do remember that one. And then I remember being on CS live chat, right? But you're
Maybe.
always playing the facilitator role, so I never got a
Listen,
chance to ask you. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, he knows a lot about Islam, mashallah.
come on, Hawiya. I want a give and take. you're you're pretty good. I see what you're trying to do, but
No,
let's do a give
wallah,
and
I'm not
take.
trying to do
Okay.
anything, but I see what you're doing right now. So
Yeah.
we can play on to that arena and like this persona. Please, let's not do that. Me and you, I see you. I'm gonna be your rally. Remember that. I'm gonna
What?
help you. Help me help you.
Yeah. So answer the question then. Are you Muslim?
Likewise. Likewise.
What?
Are you a Muslim? Because
You've
if I
already asked me
answer,
that, and I've already answered. Now it's
you
your turn.
said, so,
Are you Muslim?
so can you remind me again? You said what? You
I
are,
said
right?
yes. I'm Muslim. Yeah.
Are you a secretary Muslim?
Now, it depends who you ask, by the way. According to some extreme lunatic elements
No, I'm
online,
asking you.
they say I'm a
Depending on
kafir.
you. Oh, they
No,
say you're kafir, right?
yeah.
Same here. Same here. They call me murtad. They call me
What do you
munafiq.
call yourself, though? Are you Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
You are. Alhamdulillah. Okay, that's good to
You know,
know.
I can't multitask though. Let me take a peek at this live chat because I don't need no nick. I don't read comments, but let me check because this is your chat. Oh, and big ups to Analyze Dunya.
If
You
you
know,
want, I can read the chat. That's what I normally do.
thank you.
Oi, oi.
Peace and love.
Assalamu
Analyze
alaikum.
Dunya.
Oi, Hawiya.
Oh.
Tell the truth. You're not a Muslim.
Yo, man.
What is that? The sort of Yazida on a
Tell the
different
Yeah,
truth.
account?
You're
we
not
have
a
some
Muslim.
extreme lunatics who jump on the panel
Ermaz,
sometimes.
right?
Lunatic?
We are not extreme
God
lunatic.
bless
Are you
you.
mad?
Some of them have
God
low
bless
IQ as well.
reactionary.
Shots
God
Sorry?
bless you, reactionary, for having some patience and to really just drown out that type of negative naysayers.
Yeah,
Because
don't worry.
yeah, we don't. Alhamdulillah, Azim. If you want to like come on this panel, please better represent.
Hawiya, talk about your
Don't.
lifestyle, man.
Oh, Yazida Ali, mashallah, brother. Are you Black Dunya?
No,
Pink Dunya?
no.
Pink dunya.
Whatever Dunya.
I am the crazy
Your
dunya.
voice sounds
LGBT
familiar.
dunya.
Reactionary dictionary. You dictionary.
Alright.
Shut up. Hey, Hawiya, tell the truth. You're not a Muslim.
Grey dunya is a part of a cult, by the way.
Look at
He
Unknown.
belongs to a
Reactionary
Tekfiri
boy.
cult.
Hey, look at Unknown. He just come in, you know. As soon as he heard a girl's voice, he just come into the channel.
Yo, Grey dunya. I wouldn't
Yes,
describe
man.
your voice as a girl's voice. I wouldn't say that.
But listen,
It's
yeah,
not human.
listen, yeah. This girl, Hawiya, is an agent. Yeah.
An estate agent. Are you an estate agent?
Fuck.
Hawiya.
Astaghfirullah.
Or a recruitment agent? What type of agent? What type of agent is she, Mr. Grey dunya?
Shall I tell you what type of agent?
Yes, tell us.
A kafir agent.
Kafir agent. What's a kafir agent?
Kafir agent. This is how Jaffa says. Kafir agent.
She just said she's a Muslim, bro. Hawiya is a Muslim. So she identifies as a
bro.
Muslim. I'll identify
But
as
the
a
reactionary,
she's
the
into
more
Kemet.
takfir, alhamdulillah, the more ajr I get. So that's
Why
why
do
I'm
you
like,
act like you're Muslim? You know what? Just tell the truth, man. Why do you act like you're Muslim?
Okay, Yazid.
you're
I got
the
a question for you.
best kafir.
Oh,
Stop your acting
Huh?
game.
do your thing.
Stop your acting tactics, please.
Hawiya, I am a kafir
No,
in your
you're just
religion, so it's okay. Don't watch
to
that. But
use
you are
your
a
way.
kafir.
Use mine.
Kafir.
Listen.
Just like how
Yeah.
reactionary says.
So
There are
what
1
bothers
point
you
something
most?
billion
So
Muslim,
what
and you're not
bothers
one
you
of them.
is that I'm very Afrocentric, is what you're saying.
There's
Which is another
1.6
very
billion Muslim, and
sinister
Hawiya, you're
and
not one of them.
alhamdulillah, whatever you think, it doesn't resonate with me because
You're,
you know why?
Hawiya,
I
Hawiya,
live my life and I have a spiritual connection with my Lord. You know what you're lacking right now?
which spiritual
First of all,
connection? With the Kemet
first
one?
of all,
Is it the Kemet one?
first of all, you know what you are? You're a
Mhm.
little man. I don't want to take
I'm an
jabs at another
online dunya.
Omar
I'm an
or
online dunya.
I don't want to go there with you. But you know whatever
I'm
you're
an
doing,
online dunya.
you know what you are? Please heal that disease in your heart because you're very
What am I?
anti-black.
What am I?
Because
What am I?
you're a little jesting. I kind of
What
wigged
did you
out.
just
I'm
say?
like,
What did you just say? I'm anti-black. Did you just say that?
possibly because I think you're whatever.
Wow. Did you
I
see
can
that
make.
reaction?
I
She
can real.
belongs to that account,
Yeah,
you know.
because
Anti-black straight away.
because
Oh,
what
Hawiya,
bothered
Sister
you? What
Hawiya.
bothered you wasn't that
Did I
I
give you?
wasn't
Did
what
I give you
what you
any
assume.
sort of? Did I give you
Wait,
any sort of
sister,
like
sister.
clue that I'm anti-black? What did she say? I'm
Yes,
anti-black.
because you kept repeating, like you
Wait,
kept
Sister
referring
Hawiya.
to about Kemet. Yes, brother reactionary. Yes, brother.
Somebody in the chat is asking, is the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam the final and last prophet?
Well, okay, so it depends on which school of thought you take, right?
Bro.
So, and for me, right, who I've always said, I abide by the Quran only. So, I don't need no Bukhari to kind of like give me this extra, essential, like just give me some type of other formality of understanding of Islam. But when I read the Quran and when I read the Tasbir, I say I can make my own conclusion and say I think that he, of course, Alhamdulillah, mashallah, Prophet Muhammad was one of the prophets,
Let me give her
but he wasn't the
introduction
last
actually.
prophet, and that calls for putting out the shahada.
Sorry,
Okay,
say that again. That last
and
bit. What did you say?
oh, okay. So, with okay, we're trying to unpack some of the stuff, right?
Mhm.
When I hear the seal of the prophet, brother reactionary, I'm
Yeah.
like, let's unpack that. Let's dig that further.
Mhm.
So, where do we get this understanding of that who claimed that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was the seal of the prophet?
Your
Was
reaction.
it Allah?
Let me just quickly give her an introduction.
Was it?
You know what she
Allah
is?
said in the Quran,
I want to
Reaction.
learn. I want to learn.
Reaction.
So,
Before
ولكن
you answer,
رسول الله
Wallahi, I'm not going to say anything.
وخاتم
Listen, let me
النبيين.
listen. Let me listen.
خاتم النبيين. Allah
reaction.
said it in the Quran.
I'm gonna save
Can
you a
you
lot of
clarify,
breath.
Nabi?
Yeah. Let me just tell you
No,
something about her.
Yazid
Yeah.
Ali, you're
I've
not
heard
even
her
in the
speak a
caliber
long
or
time ago.
element. You're not in the caliber or the stature of reaction right now in terms of how he's like expressing.
She keeps
Yazid, allow
speaking
it,
over
bro.
me because I'm going to tell some truth. I've heard her speak a long time ago. Yeah, I think it was on Raspberry channel or something. She was an atheist. She left Islam. Yeah, she's an apostate, Somali
Hey,
apostate,
Yazid,
and
have you got an archive?
and she's an apostate. And recently, she adapted that behavior, that belief of the Quranist thing, which is new, by the way, just to she just for her not to come up with any straight answers. You get me? So yeah, she's just gonna waste your time, bro. He's an agent, bud.
And what do you mean by agent?
Agent meaning, yeah, she's part of that atheist thing, yeah. And she will come and say, "Oh, mashallah, alhamdulillah,
I don't
I'm this
entertain
kind
no
of
dumb
Muslim," and
jahils.
she'll just
I don't
debate,
entertain no
debate,
dumb
debate,
jahils.
debate, waste your time, basically, innit?
Reactionary.
You get me?
Mhm.
Reactionary.
And she,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, brother. I just want to let you know
yeah. So stop
Yeah.
screaming.
that Yazidi Ali is similar to Bigard, Jannah Seeker, Muhammad Islam, Bigard. They come with a lot of jahilimo. Okay? A lot of jahil
Because we all know
mentality.
what you are. We all
Anyway,
worked you out.
reactionary, let me know when I
We've
can
all
speak.
seen you,
I'll
heard you
mute my
speak.
mic, but please.
One at a time.
I never realized I was muted. Whoever muted me,
Anyway,
whoever muted
actually,
you,
you're
you
not dumb.
little
You're not
kafir,
dumb. You're gonna find
shut
out.
up.
Oh my god.
You're not dumb. Actually, you're gonna find out. But she's just gonna waste your time. That's what all I'm saying, innit?
But
Unless
I'm
you want
so
to flirt
sorry.
with her, you
I
can
don't
flirt
want to
with
even
her.
say
That's
shut up.
it.
Reactionary brother.
Mhm.
Wallahi bilatallahi. Salam alaikum. And I will keep myself muted. But
Anyway, I'm
unless you
out.
want to,
You stay.
of
You
course,
talk.
because
I'm
you're
out.
scared. You're a little kafir,
I'm out.
munafiq,
You
little
talk. You stay.
sinister,
Okay.
bloody hell,
Okay.
dumbass lot. So shut up.
Kafir,
Yes,
kafir,
Bloody
yes,
hell.
kafir,
yes. You can't handle it, so you gotta leave.
kafir,
Goodbye, 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 bye bye.
kafir,
We already know
kafir,
that. We already knew that.
kafir,
Oh my
kafir.
god, you're so lame. You're so
Yazid,
lame.
stay on.
You're so
Yazid,
lame. You're
Yazid.
some dumb
Great
lot.
India,
You're
stay
so
on.
lame. You're
Stay
so
on.
lame. You're so
Huh?
lame.
Yazid, stay
What's
on.
that?
Stay
JK,
on.
I hope he could.
Stay.
I wish this
Now, let me
pig
listen.
could.
Let me listen. It's
Anyway,
interesting,
I
but I
can
just
make
wanted
my
to give you
own.
a quick introduction.
You
Innit?
little.
I'm out. Quick
You're so
introduction.
No,
dumb.
no. Oh.
Kafir, kafir. Bye bye, kafir.
So juvenile. Anyway, of course he left. Kafirs be
You-
doing their thing. Anyway, reactionary brother. Okay.
So you don't accept that the Prophet ﷺ is the last and final messenger of Allah?
Oh, is that for me? For the reactionary?
Yeah.
I just said that according to my understanding,
Mhm.
right? So that's why I actually give this opportunity for you to help understand, give me this different perspective. I want to know because the way I was taught, right? I went to the madrasa. I need to know, not need to know. Okay, this is how I formalize my opinion. But if I'm wrong, if I'm not, I don't care. I just want you to give me your perspective because that's how I took it. That's how I internalize, or you
Yeah.
know,
So when
extrapolated
you
from
said
the
you went to
sources that I
madrasa,
rely on.
when
Yeah,
you said you went to madrasa, was that in your formative years in Somalia or in Canada?
both, brother.
Mm.
But no, to be honest, Canada.
And
Because
your parents, are they of the same view as you with regards to being Quranist?
remember my question to you though first.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so whenever you ask me these questions, right?
Yeah.
I like how you have this you give a little bit of this extra attention towards your privacy. So and I want to answer these questions if they have some validity and some relevance. If
Yep.
you can also answer those same kind of questions, don't pose it to me.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's fine. So the question I have is based on what information is already public about you. So you've already made it public that your formative years were in Somalia, not in Canada. And at some point you moved to Canada, right?
I was young. No, I was young
At a young
when I
age, you moved to Canada. Okay. So then the question is, I take it you have Muslim parents.
Of course, and
All right.
still do.
And is this doctrine that you're following?
Are you entertaining a little narrative that I think that is please don't listen to the rumors, okay? And I say this with good intention, brother. Reactionary.
No.
I
I'm
wish
coming
you
as
nothing but
I'm
the
coming.
best.
Yep.
As your Wally, as your
Yeah. So
matchmaker.
my
And
question here,
brother and sister.
my question here
Please,
is
as a good
purely
relationship
as
you
though
guys have
it's the
formed
first time we've spoken, right?
out here.
This is the way
I would say this is but whatever you're trying to get at, like, don't entertain these foolery, please.
No, I'm not.
Especially
I'm
the
just
jahids.
I'm following the conversation that we were just having.
Jihadi mafia squad who are roaming around because they feel like they have some power and this like double ego persona that they like to operate from because it's so easy. Like they don't come with their real faces. They have multiple accounts and they're dumb. They're really jahil, and they're very sinister. They don't have. They're not guided by the spirit of Allah.
Yeah.
They're not.
How have you found the online trolling? How have you coped with it? It's something we all experience, right? The online trolling.
Well.
So how do you cope with it? What's the mechanism, or what advice would you give those who are embarking on YouTube?
Know. You saw it firsthand, and you already knew. But anyway, okay. Whenever you're addressing my questions posed to me, please address it directly. I don't want it to come from so and so said. People have said this because please let's build. Let's draw upon more connection. Let's bring some more taqwa in the house. You know what I'm saying? Bring some taqwa. If you have some manners and respect, put that name in the respect. Put your spirit in the respect. Let's really analyze what we're talking about here because people take Islam for a joke. And I don't fucking blame when these people are making a mockery of our faith. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
So let's move on. Because Yazid Ali, whoever he was, these are people who come with such jahilimo, such jahil mentality. Allah forbids us from following in their footsteps, obviously. Okay? They must think that they are, maybe from their ancestry, this is how it goes. So, conformity issues. I know you're not about that reactionary, so talk about what do you want to know from your perspective? Because I'm not entertaining some antics.
Exactly. So, no, from my perspective, I was interested to follow up on that question from the chat about your belief in the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So to me,
I want to answer that, but can you? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry to interrupt.
that's okay. Go ahead.
How do you perceive Prophet Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You said the Nabi, not Rasul. You said Nabi. Talk about that.
Okay. So when I say Nabi, I'm talking from the perspective of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a Nabi and a Rasul, both. Right. So he was inspired by Allah with revelation, and he was commanded to convey it. So the perspective I have on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that he is the last in the line of the messengers sent by Allah to mankind, and the preceding messages, some of the preceding messages were sent to a specific set of people, the Bani Israel. However, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent to all of humanity, including the jinn. He was sent to jinn and mankind, not just to Bani Israel. And the message he's sent with, it is to last and is protected until the day of judgment. So there will be no new messenger to be sent. Okay, that's why we say he's the Khatam an-Nabiyyin. He's the last in the sequence
The
of messengers,
seal.
and the seal of them. Seal. When you seal something, you no longer open it.
Okay. And when that statement is made, what scripture are you using, brother? For me, I don't know if I come across that as as part of the Quran, because I'm here, I'm with you, brother, to enlighten me, really and truly, with sincere hearts, open heart. And so, when you say the seal of the prophet, where are you getting that from, brother?
Well, this is basic Arabic.
No, I'm saying like
this is
where
how
do
this
you
is
get
how it's
your-
understood in Arabic.
Right. So what textual? Okay, what text are you using then? When you formulated that opinion about Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam being the seal of the prophet, yeah,
It's in the
sallallahu alaihi
Quran.
wasallam.
Yeah, so
It's in
Allah
the
said,
Quran.
yeah,
Okay,
ما كان
word for
محمدا
word.
أبا
Yes.
أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين. Okay, وكان الله بكل شيء عليما.
Rasulullah.
So the key word here is Khatam.
What verse is that,
Khatam
brother?
al-Nabiyyin. You can find this
That's
in
fine.
Surah
I just want
Al-Ahzab.
yes.
Al-Ahzab.
Al-Haz.
Ahzab.
One more time.
Ahzab.
Meaning?
The congregations or the conglomeration.
Congress. Yes. Okay. Give me the number, the numeric reference.
The number of the
brother.
surah?
Yes, please.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get it for you. This would be surah number. Let me find it. Not sure the number of the surah. I'll have to look in the.
Analyze is asking you to put the verse on the screen. Reactionary.
Okay, want me to share it?
Yes, please.
Bear with me a sec.
It may help with his recording.
Thank you so much, brothers. Thank you. Take your time.
Brothers. Plural.
What you think JK is a Muslim? Sorry, brother. I just had to say that one.
Gone too
Yeah.
far.
Just
Mate,
keep
I'm
it
so
back.
tired.
Yeah. Wait a second. I'll put the link to it in the chat. Surah number 33.
Ahzab. Yeah.
Yeah, Ahzab. Yeah.
Yes, popular. 33, yeah.
Ayah number 40.
Thank you.
33,
Ayah
40.
number? The
40.
ayah number
40.
40,
Have a
thank
look.
you. 33, 40.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay. Who would like to just read out that verse? Should I do the honors?
Can you read in Arabic?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله
ما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين وكان الله بكل شيء عليما. So you want me to translate the meaning? That
Yes. If you like.
That Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not the father of anyone amongst you, from your men. However, he is the messenger of Allah and the seal of the prophets, and Allah is all-knowing over everything.
Oh my
And there's
God,
a tafsir.
I don't want to interrupt you, Brother Reactionary. You did
okay.
not post it in the back chat though.
No, it's in the Google live chat.
Lord,
sorry,
okay.
YouTube live chat.
So sorry. But that
That's
was
right.
Surah. That was Surah 30. Okay, hold on. That was Surah
33. Surah
33, verse 40.
Ayah number 40. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that. So sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
And we can read the tafsir of Tabari. If somebody has the English, it will save me having to take long translating. But,
What, the tafsir?
yeah.
I'll try to look it up.
Tabari.
Tabari. What about Ibn Kathir?
That's the one on my screen. If you got Ibn Kathir, yeah, you can read that as well.
33.
I feel so bad right now for even asking. Okay, is this Surah 30?
33.
Oh
Verse
my
40.
God. Thank you. Okay.
So Ibn Kathir, let's see.
You have somebody.
Okay. So in with Sahih International, the verse explains that Muhammad is not the father of, quote, in bracket, sorry, any, in bracket, one of your men, but open bracket.
سنابته من العنبر يفوح أريجها أعطر من قوي حسان من المسك من الإذخر كأن برهجها الأزهر كأن بعرفه الألماس قوي قلبه حسان.
Yeah, it looks like we got hacked by that stupid child, Abu Jimmy. Now I'll give you what you deserve, Abu Jimmy. I warned you, I'm going to make dua against you. If you don't fear Allah, see, I'm not going to use all these mechanisms to stop you and prevent you, because then that way you win. Instead, you should fear Allah and fear the dua of the oppressed person. So Abu Jimmy, it's your choice. If you fear Allah, then you won't do that. If you don't fear Allah, then you'll continue. Now, Hawiya, if you got another account, you can jump back on. Otherwise, I have to stop the stream and come back on. You done, yeah? All right, no worries. Got a big up. Thanks for coming on, Hawiya. And we'll talk more about the Wali situation that you mentioned, inshallah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are in the chat. I think there's over 20 people watching. Mr. Alio, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. But anyway, might as well read the tafsir. ما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين. وقوله ما كان محمد أبا أحد من رجالكم، نهى تعالى أن يقال بعد هذا زيد بن محمد، أي لم يكن أباه، وإن كان قد تبناه، فإنه صلوات الله عليه وسلامه لم يعش له ولد ذكر حتى بلغ الحلم، فإنه ولد له القاسم طيب. So that we just find. Somebody jumped on the panel. Who is it? Oh, they disappeared again. Fair enough. Here we are. Big up Kilowatt. How you doing, bro? It was an interesting chat. We were getting somewhere and people just messed it up. Anyway, Abu Jimmy's done out here because he don't fear Allah. Okay. Well, okay, so it says here فإنه ولد له القاسم والطيب والطاهر. It says here that the Prophet ﷺ had 3 sons, Al-Qasim, Al-Tayyib, Al-Tahir, and they were from Khadija radiallahu anha, but they died when they were young. وولد له Ibrahim, and he had a son called Ibrahim from Maria, the Qubtiyya, Coptic. فمات أيضا, and he also died. وكان له من خديجة 4 بنات, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had 4 daughters from Khadija radiyallahu anha. The daughters' names were Zainab, Ruqayyah, Kulthum, and Fatima. May Allah be pleased with all of them. So again, the names of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam 4 daughters from Khadija are Zainab, Ruqayyah, Kulthum, and Fatima. I'll ask you all about that, see who can get the answers correct. What else we got? فمات في حياته 3 وتأخرت فاطمة حتى أصيبت به صلوات الله وسلامه عليه ثم ماتت بعده لست أشهر. That's misspelled here. Oh, لستة أشهر. Okay. So 3 of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's daughters died during his lifetime, and his 4th, his daughter Fatima radiallahu anha, she outlived the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam for a period of 16 months. 6 months. ستة أشهر. 6 months. May Allah be pleased with all of them. By the way, can you all hear me? If so, type 1. Yeah, Hawiya, ignore the trolls, man. I was asking you about the trolls and how you cope with it. So I wanted to get your advice. I can understand you being defensive because of the way they attack non-stop. So anyway, where are we? وقوله ولكن رسول الله وخاتم النبيين وكان الله بكل شيء عليما. كقوله الله أعلم حيث يجعل رسالته. So this verse, فهذه الآية نص في أنه لا نبي. So this is a verse which is clear about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not about there not being a prophet after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وإذا كان لا نبي بعده فلا رسول. And if there's no prophet to come after him, then there's not going to be a messenger to come after him. بطريق الأولى والأحرى لأن مقام الرسالة أخص من مقام النبوة. And that's because the position of messengership is more specific than the position of prophethood, meaning every messenger is a prophet. So if he's the last prophet, then obviously there'll be no messenger to come after him. Okay, where are we now? وإذا كان لا نبي بعده فلا رسول. Okay. Okay. فإن كل رسول نبي ولا ينعكس. Yeah, so every messenger is a prophet, but not every prophet is a messenger. وبذلك وردت الأحاديث المتواترة عن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من حديث جماعة من الصحابة. Imam Ahmed said, or he collected a hadith which was reported by Al-Tufail ibn Ubay ibn Ka'b, sorry, and from his father, that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, مثلي في النبيين كمثل رجل بنى دارا فأحسنها وأكملها. My example amongst the prophets is that of a man who builds a house and you could say, beautifies the house, or he makes it exemplary. وترك فيها موضع لبنة لم يضعها. So he leaves it as part of this house a place which he doesn't place anything in it. فجعل الناس يطوفون بالبنيان ويعجبون منه. So the people will come around this house and they will be impressed by it. ويقولون, and they will say, لم تم موضع هذه اللبنة. Yeah, so they'll walk around this house and they'll be impressed by it, but they'll say, if only this part of the house was completed, because there's a bit that's not being completed yet. فأنا في النبيين موضع تلك اللبنة. So he's saying that I am, with the example of this house, that remaining part that is yet to be built to complete the perfection of the house. But what's not mentioned here is the authenticity of the hadith. Okay, but however, that is what was mentioned by the hadith collected by Imam Ahmed. Next, At-Tirmidhi, who rated the hadith as Hasan Sahih. He said, what's this, another Abu Jimmy? If it's Abu Jimmy, then I'll curse him. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I'll tell you that. Where are we? Okay. وراه الترمذي وقال حسن. All right. Anas ibn Malik narrated that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إن الرسالة والنبوة قد انقطعت فلا رسول بعدي ولا نبي. That the messengership and the prophethood has indeed come to an end. You could say, oh, it's broken now. There will be no messenger or prophet after me. قال فشق ذلك على الناس. So the people were a little bit unhappy about that. ولكن المبشرات. He said, however, there will continue after me to be something called mubashirat, which is signs, or no, I won't say miracles, but signs of prophethood. قالوا, they said, O Messenger of Allah, what are the mubashirat? You could say glad tidings is another word, but yeah, what are these glad tidings? So the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, رؤيا الرجل المسلم وهي جزء من أجزاء النبوة. So the dream, when a male Muslim dreams ru'ya, or has a vision, and this is a component from the components of prophethood, a part, a piece from the pieces of prophethood. Quite a long text. I'm not going to read it all. There's a lot, so I'll just leave it there for now. Hopefully that benefits some of you out there in internet land. Yeah, how are we? I was enjoying our chat. I wanted to continue, and honestly, I wasn't trying to what's the word? Poke holes in you or anything like that. Just genuine conversation. Inshallah. If you got another fake account or something, come back on. Who else is there? MI5 Dunya. Away you hijack religion. No, they are Quran. All right, people. So it's just me out here. There's nobody else is coming on. I'll probably finish the stream. Hold on, there's a bunch of chats I've missed. It's just appeared on my screen all at once. Let's see. Yazid Ali says, analyze that, jump on and debate me. Okay, oh yeah, says, peace and love, analyze dunya. You have more balls than reactionary, allowing for disrespect and conformity. Yo, Hawi, are you attacking me now? Are you unhappy with the way you were treated? Okay. Oh yeah, is attacking. I mean, that's new. Wait, reaction, you check Hawi comment. Yeah, I saw it. Fair enough, I can understand. I probably have to reflect. I'll listen back to the stream. Maybe she has a point. All right, Salam reaction, you're wasting time. Thinks this guy will take him seriously. How we have blocked me, can't see her comments. Analyze that, she's not okay. Actually, who was that guy on cam? No idea, LA111, no idea who that was. But I think it was the Abu Jimmy account trolling. It says, are you sure it's not someone you know? No idea who it is. Raja's Huge Turban says, I'm going big up reactionary for the streams and my brother DVLA Instruments. Yazid Ali says, she's begging for sympathy. Big up brother, send the hangout. Hangout is, the link is there. Brother. HP, oh, here we go again. I thought it was going to get hacked again. What else do we say? Read more verse. She's oh, by the way, if anybody wants to practice their Quran tajweed, if anybody wants their tajweed corrected, or they want to recite and have their recitation, I won't say analyzed, but listened to and corrected, you're welcome to come on the panel and I'll do it for you, inshallah. Okay. I'm not saying hacked, I'm saying, yeah, maybe hacked is the wrong word, but the fact that malicious behavior, should I say, where you go on someone's panel it's like, imagine I keep my front door open and I welcome people to come in. And when they come in, instead of just, yeah, Yazid Ali, you need to use a different user ID to come on. You get me? Yeah, instead of coming in and respecting the home in which you've entered, you start trashing the place and throwing stuff out. That's your behavior, Abu Jimmy. May Allah give you what you deserve, bro. Filthy behavior, man. Fix up. Behave like a Muslim, don't behave like Jahil. wherever he is. Mr. Alio says, I saw here donation, lots of money to Kalam's channel. Yazid Ali, inshallah, good Tajweed class. New World thing donated. Yeah. So again, whoever wants to test out the Tajweed, come on the panel. I'll listen to you and I'll correct you. Inshallah, I get benefit. Wall account doesn't work. Okay then. So I'll shut the stream off then. Inshallah.